Hey everyone, Dennis Hall here with LearningTemplates.com. I'm just about to show you how you can be so flexible with LifterLMS xAPI plugin. Essentially, I'm about to swap out my learning record store. So what that means is I'm about to swap out the database that LifterLMS xAPI uses, the database service. Currently, I've got LifterLMS xAPI connected to Learning Locker version 1.14. I do have another site where it's connected to version 2.1.0. So let me just go there and we'll take a look at what version 2.1.0 of Learning Locker looks like. And you'll see there's a big difference between those. So let's just go to the dashboard, because the LRS, or the Learning Record Store, that I'm describing, these are back-end reporting systems. And if we take a look at my Learning Templates organization here, you can see it's a very different back-end look between this website and between this website's Learning Record Store. I'm not going to get into the details or differences of each LRS. This is up to you to go and research that. But what I am going to show you in this video is how to change out from Learning Locker version 1.14 to the Watershed Essentials LRS, which is right here. Basically this is what their dashboard looks like in the Watershed LRS. But you'll see all that when we get into it. So let's go ahead and let's first show you that you have to sign out, or you have to sign in, and you have to get the Watershed Essentials. You'll do that at watershed.com and register for a free Watershed Essentials LRS. Once you've got that, you'll log into the Watershed into your own instance of the Watershed LRS. After that, it's just a matter of finding all the right information to configure this LRS and transfer from your existing LRS, which in this case is the 1.14, to the Watershed LRS. So let's go ahead and do this right now. It takes about 2 minutes maximum to do. First thing you want to know is when going to Watershed, you don't need a user key, so you just leave that blank. The next thing you want to know is the Lrs Root Path. This is found up here in the URL bar, where it ends with HTML:// That's the root URL for the Watershed LRS. So let's go ahead and let's do that. After that, you can put in your email address and your password to log into that. But understand that in our widget, this is only here for your own record in case you forget your own password. It's kind of a back door so that you can see what you want, or what you are able to get in case you forget your password. So after that, LifterLMS xAPI is what is known as an activity provider. So let's go ahead and let's configure an xAPI activity provider for Watershed LRS. The first thing that we've done, we've selected it, and Watershed has given us my specific instance. So I copy that URL and I paste that into the LRS endpoint. And that's because that said LRS endpoint to the left of it. So that's what you want. Now you're going to add the activity provider itself. Now each LRS is going to have different terminology with regard to the username, the LRS username and LRS password. Here in my LifterLMS xAPI, I call them LRS endpoint and LRS username and password, excuse me. Here they're called key and secret. So the username is called key, so we'll simply we'll replace my key with the Watershed key, and the password is called secret. So we'll replace my LRS password with secret. Guess what? We're done. That's all there is to it. It's finished. So now the key to showing the reporting was that we went to the HTML. So here I have the Learning Locker version 1.14 showing. If I just refresh the home page, you're now going to see Watershed. And right now My whole system is now configured to work with the Watershed LRS. And that's all there is to it. We're done. Thanks for your time.